PA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight we begin the final stretch. Week 16 starts here as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the San Francisco 49ers. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Purdy going to the air right away. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Niners go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Looking to put a drive together.
Check, man. Check, cowboy in.
They run. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. You look at this Niner defense. They're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. So here's a 3rd and 14. To the air goes Daniels. He's got it in, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40.
18 Cardinal.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 1st down, it's Krosky-Merritt. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up, They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Ready.
To throw is Daniels. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the 49ers will take over possession here up at the 44.
Daniels pass. Intercepted.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. This one caught by Kittle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards, the final tally. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Purdy. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 32 yards. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to...
Jacory Krosky-Merritt, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 out the gate early.
88 out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Here's Purdy. take this and run. And Purdy finds a way to move the chains. He slides to a stop, and he's got the first down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Purdy from the gun. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Touchdown, 49ers! Christian McCaffrey, 44 yards! And the 49ers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. This one deep into the landing zone, returnable from the 2-yard line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Second and 10.
19 Tiger.
Throwing now is Daniels. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game you play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Hey, check that. Street.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. And Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They'll run for it with Krosky Merritt. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Throwing here, Purdy. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and
Purdy looking to throw. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Touchdown 49ers! Brandon Ayuk, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Niners take a 3-touchdown lead. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. This hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it. But if they turn it over there, now things turn a little, how would you say it, dire, and they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able to take care of the football is paramount. Fortunate bounce for them there in order to retain it.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Pat the 60, pat the 60. Pat the streak, pat the streak. Ready.
Again, it's Krosky Merritt. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
Here is 3rd and 5. Now Daniels. That's to Lane. He's got it outright. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Pat the 60, pat the 60. Steady.
Daniels looking to throw. There's a short one pulled in by Simmons. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Go, Reed. Go. Cougar 19.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it. Krosky Merritt. But he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
They go play action. Daniels. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
77 Wolf.
Here's Daniels. Over the middle, he's got Lane. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Daniels going to throw for it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Washington, first down. They'll pick up the 2 yards. And the Commanders first down.
Liking 18. Ready.
Back to throw again. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
60. Dragon 60.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line.
Brandon, you're never quite sure what the side judge or the field judge is going to rule there. That was awfully close, but in the end, he says it passed over the 1-yard line, and that's where they're going to mark it out. I mean, you can see it right there, right? See him walking up the sideline? Told him to stop right there at the 1.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already. Over the middle, and there's a diamond catch. A good pickup there at 22.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt, that's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard
Back to throw, Purdy. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Purdy will look to throw again here. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the 49ers are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Niners 35, Commanders 7. Jake Moody to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Now the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Second down and 4.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
To throw is Daniels.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
On the bootleg, it's Daniels. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
Ready? Back to 60.
The final shot before break. Daniels. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. The drive begins with a carry by Krosky-Merritt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks. And now here's a tackle behind the line.
Setting up the screen, Krosky-Merritt. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards there and a Washington first. Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Now a second and 10.
Come on. 70 Timberwolves. Hurt. Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
19 Tiger.
Daniels from the gun on third down. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
14 yards. That's good for a Washington
Let's go now.
first down.
70 Lions.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, we saw that he had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
On fourth down, here's Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. And the Washington first down.
Get up. Just hurt. Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Ready.
Out of the gun, they go with Krosky Merrick.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Look at my team. Pat the street. Pat go.
Throwing now is Daniels.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
He's in the space past the 25.
Touchdown, Washington.
Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Commanders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need to rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
First down. First and 10.
On first down, this is McCaffrey.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And a pretty good burst right there as they'll take this down to the 33. 61 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Ricky Pearsall, 32 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Commanders 14. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Out out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Ready?
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
Working out of the gun, Daniels. That one is slants to McLaurin. And McLaurin going to pick up a Commander's first down as he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
That's good. For
Here we go.
Commanders, first down.
Cowboy 80.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Washington.
Now Daniels. The throw left side, hauled in by Lane. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Cougar 19.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Second down and 3.
Ready? 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Daniels looking to throw. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Deebo Samuel halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Commanders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Gay is on for the point after. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he tries to get as much as he can here while protecting the football as he dives to the ground. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it off.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. 95 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. From the 46, here's second and 3. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a third and 2 more.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. Well, he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Get set.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he has the first down as he's able to reach the ball forward and get past the line to gain. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. Second and 11.
Get set. Watch out.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And Brandon,
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the run. 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 Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Can't stop the run, you can't stop the run. Can't stop the run, you can't stop the run. Can't stop the run, you can't stop the run. Can't stop the run, you can't stop. Let's get down, come on. Can't stop. Can't stop. Can't stop. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop. Yeah. Yeah, I'm up now, isn't okay. I'm a real snob, I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my stay. I'm finna give it a good shot, my case. She want the Mew Mew.